5 things I wish I knew before going to MRI tech school. I wish someone would have told me that MRI, magnetic resonance imaging, has nothing to do with what I learned in radiologic technology school outside of anatomy. Patient care, nada, zilch, zero thing in common. I don't know what I thought, but I did not think it had nothing to do with what I learned for 2 years in radiologic technology schools. Nothing, not even the physics is the same. And MRI physics is not like the physics you learned in high school. I'm sorry to tell you. But I wish I knew that first off. Second off, I wish I knew how strong that magnet was going to be. Let me know in the comments how many of you who work at MRI have had your credit cards deleted. I cannot tell you how many debit cards and credit cards of mine as a technologist have been deleted. And you want to know why? Because you come in to your job for MRI, you empty out everything you're good about not having things in your pockets, and then you go to lunch. You've got to pay with your credit card or your debit card, right? You stick it in your scrub pocket and you run back to the department after you finish your lunch. Patients are waiting, everything's backed up, you jump right into work, and what happens? Your debit card's in your pocket. You need gas on the way home. You guys go to my page, I'm going to tell you the real stuff. This is 20 plus years of experience. I think if it's happened, I've done it. Number 3, what I wish I knew before going to MRI tech school. I would have to really understand people's chemistry that's going on in their body, especially when it comes to the hydrogen in people's body. The first time I saw a patient that I did an MRI brain on, the brain was just black, like I couldn't see really. I mean, it was just black. I saw a skull, I saw eyes, but just black. I just knew I was doing something wrong. I was a new technologist, and thankfully I had senior technologists around, and they just chuckled and laughed, and they're like, yeah, when you get older patients, they don't have as much water in their brains. Nobody told me. Y'all, this is shocking. Let me know, have you seen this before at MRI? Just shocking. I was not prepared. I also wish people would have told me, number 4, that when you work in a children's hospital, they put all the kids to sleep pretty much. Not all, but 98% of the kids go to sleep, which you may say that's not a problem until you get projectile boogers flying straight out of a sedated kid's nose and lands right under the forehead. So now you got these body fluids in you, so you've got to get checked. Didn't happen to me. It happened to the person standing next to me. I ducked fast enough when I saw the snot coming my direction. It was that's the thing, when you put people to sleep, sometimes if they don't tell you they are coming in and have a cold, you try to ask people questions, but when you put patients to sleep at MRI, I'm going to just speak on MRI, and people have congestion, it just travels and eventually cough it out. Number 5, finally, 5 things I wish I knew before going to MRI technology school is you are not going to sit there and just drink out of your Stanley cup and just press the button. It's going to be super easy. No. And I'm talking hospitals and outpatient centers. My first outpatient job, I just knew coming from the hospital, I was going to be in a lap of luxury. I had a 312 job, 3 days a week, 12 hours job. It was close to home. I just knew I'd be sitting there. I did at least 25 to 30 a day in that 12-hour shift on a 0.25 Tesla with radiologists that wanted images that looked like they came off a 1.5 scan. Yeah, wish I knew those 5 things before becoming an MRI technologist. Let me know what you thought of this. Do you want more of I wish I knew beforehand?